benefits that we got out of this PowerCube in our internal pilot. And now we are looking at deploying this in our global operation, which is kind of looking at closer to at least 1,000 desktops or laptops in the next 6 months to 9 months period. Next slide, please. So the benefits are kind of quite obvious. Earlier, Jim and Anthony touched upon, again, the various aspects of the benefits that we could get out of virtualized desktop, as well as, again, liberating and migrating, virtualizing this type of environment. And for us, internally, we are seeing, based on this pilot program, we are doing some sort of a TCO as well as ROI analysis. So definitely we could see a significant cost reduction anywhere from 40 to 60%. Not only the acquisition cost, I'm talking about more of the operational aspects, as well as, again, the productivity, which is impacted based on the type of the virtualized solution that we deploy. And in fact, we put together that as a case study, as well as the complete success story in our website. You could see the URL, and I'm sure this presentation will be available for your reference later. Certainly, I would encourage you to look at those case studies and see, okay, how we could, from the DSL perspective, can help you to take the solution to your clients and educate them about the value that you're getting out of this, as well as even we are kind of offering some stuff as complementary assessment in order to map their current infrastructure and then operation cost, and then relate that to how PowerCube or this type of integrated solution can help to reduce their operation cost. Move to the next slide. So ZSL Get IT Together is a formal partnership program that we have for IBM system partners and other VARs and the system integrators to combine or to join with us, or at least taking the solution or the technology expertise that we have and resell under your name or under the partner name to all this benefit or the advantage what you're getting out of this the complete solution to your customers, and talk about again the value that they're getting out of it. And we are completely supporting our partners through both on the pre-sales level as well as the post-sale activities in order to implement and run this PowerCube solution successfully for your clients as well as for your internal IT optimization. So with that, at this point, I would like to again hand over this to Steve for any possible Q&A, as well as again addressing any of the questions that you might have related to our deployment, as well as the overall integrated solution that we have in place. Thank you, and Steve, over to you.
Thank you. So we're coming up on the top of the hour. I hope everybody is excited about this new opportunity, as excited as we are. So let me just summarize a few calls to actions. I think what we demonstrated today, hopefully for you, is that we have a very relevant offering. We have pain in the market, I think, for customers, and compelling reasons to look at alternatives, particularly with the Windows 7 upgrade that many are looking at. We have an offerings where you can reuse skill sets we have while still building new opportunities and new skills to explore this new opportunity. This is really relevant with both IT and business decision makers in terms of the benefits that we can deliver. The offerings available, and there's many different starting points to actually get started in selling into customers, which I think is really interesting in terms of moving forward. So a couple of calls to action that I would encourage you. One, first of all, try and look more into exploring your understanding of the offerings and the sales tools that we have available on Partner World, and then pick some fights. Where's the low-hanging fruit in terms of either your install base or customers around you, and use our tool sets to get entry points into this. We're obviously happy to help with that. And as we start getting a pipeline within these kind of opportunities, there are a lot of sales tools and people available to actually help you move those forward towards closure. We've highlighted a couple here in the slide. And then finally, obviously, we are very interested in leveraging customer references that you might acquire through this process not only customer references, but actually using this for the press. So hopefully you've seen us be much more aggressive in how we use the press around these offerings, and we would like to certainly exploit any references that you have to really both focus on the offerings and obviously you as partners. So, Steph, if you move to the next one. Just to summarize a couple of the contact points for you to use as you move forward here. Obviously, we had great speakers that was here today from our partners, and Anthony, myself, that each have a responsibility that we can help you through the sales process. And that call is available as well in terms of the more partner world and marketing related questions for you in terms of where you find sales tools, etc. So I think the slide is pretty self-explanatory. So as we're coming to the top of our, I think I will just open it up for any questions that might be either through the chat or on the call.
If you would like to ask a question, please press star then 1 on your touch-tone phone. Please record your name when prompted. If you need to withdraw your request, you press star 2. Once again, it is just star then 1. 1 moment, please.
And while we're waiting for questions to queue up, we have a few that did come through the chat window. Jose asked about the Verde VDI thin client offering and how it compares to Red Hat solid ICE delivered clients. So that's his one question. He's also elaborated further and said SPICE is a remote connection protocol built for virtual environments and is fully integrated component of the Comronot's solid ICE. Anthony, go ahead.
Yeah, a quick, given the, we don't have much time left, right? The short answer is that currently that solution still does not support Linux-based desktops. So at present in the market, Verde is the solution component that offers support on both Windows and Linux desktops. But as things progress, right, we are all open to leveraging whatever makes sense in the marketplace.
So you want me to answer that, Anthony?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so as Anthony says, SPICE is something that's been rumored to be coming out soon. It's not announced or available, and it certainly doesn't do Linux, and it also is much heavier on the server side. It takes up a lot more resource on the server than what our protocol, the Verde protocol, does. So I think if you try out the Verde protocol, you'll find it to be a great blend of performance and speed and functionality. It also has a lot more maturity. It's been in production use for several years, where the SPICE stuff is still not quite yet announced. I think they're announcing in Q1, even though it's been rumored for some time.
Good, thank you. Next question that I have from the chat is IBM's client for smart work available only on Ubuntu?
Yeah, I can take that. The answer is that primarily we have been driving this here in the U.S. market on Ubuntu, as well as in certain cases in user segments like governments, for example, and or customers who may be not really looking at netbooks, but using it, using desktops and laptops, then they could be using this on Red Hat also.
Great. And the next question I had is, after the webcast, where's a good source to go for more information? And I brought up slide 20 that gives you some of that information. These slides, as well as the replay, the audio replay will be sent out to all who registered for the webcast. If you did not register,